welcome back to Haunted the Collector with me, Jace. Now, I got a couple of three ideas whizzing around my head of an idea of a video to do prior to New Year coming in. However, I was sat watching the darts last night, and a lad I know from one of the Facebook groups, Jake, messaged me and said, "Hey Jace, I've got an idea for a video. How about you do a video of 5 of your dream statues?" And I thought, wow, that's a really good idea. So I messaged Jake back and I said, "That's absolutely fab, Jake." I said, "I'm going to get to work on that right now," which is what I did. So I sat there yesterday evening thinking about what would be the 5 absolute dream statues for me. Now, I've not picked anything down the Lord of the Rings range because there's a set number of characters and it's all pretty much there. So these were things away from Lord of the Rings and anything that I've got or got coming. So this is what I came up with. Now I know some of you are going to say, Jay, but that's been done, but let me finish because I'm going to go into scale and who I'd like to do it. So, in at number 5, my first dream statue would be Arnold Schwarzenegger, Conan. Now I know PCS did one, but Conan the Destroyer. I'd want him from Conan the Destroyer. You know that bit where he's wearing that headpiece and he's got like the browny green jerkin on, where he's by that rock having the sword fight with the captain of the elite guard, you know, and that pose he's got and the music, boom, 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 boom. That half scale, silicon, hand punched hair, done by Infinity, because I think Infinity do really good likenesses. So yeah, half scale. So that would be number 5. Number 4. And this one comes from a comic, my favourite comic, the only comic I ever really read, which is 2000 AD. Now this would be Slain. Now again, I know PCS did a Slain piece, which I think was cancelled. And to be honest, I'm not overly surprised. That base is very cluttered and crowded, I feel. It's also, I think this is the Slain based on the Simon Bisley artwork. I think it is. The sword, I mean, where's Brainbiter? I mean, he fights with Brainbiter. He hasn't got the hero harness on. So my Slain would be quarter scale piece. Quite happy to be quarter scale. Prime 1 would be superb doing this piece, I think. But I want it done on the Glenn Fabry artwork of Slain with the hero harness, Brainbiter. That I'd love in quarter scale. Like I say, done by Prime 1. That would be my number 4. I think that would look fantastic. And Slain was like my favourite character from 2000 AD. And I loved I think it was the Sun King storyline. I absolutely loved that story, of which Glenn did, I think, all the artwork too from memory. So that would be number 4. Going into number 3, again 2000 AD, again quarter scale. And this, again, I think I'd like to be done by Prime 1 because they do sort of really good skulls and things like that. Would be Judge Death. I love my bad guys, and Judge Death was so fantastic. And I'd really like a Judge Death. But I think, because I've only got 5, because I think if you did Judge Death, you'd have to do the other Dark Judges as well, which was Mortis, Fear, and Fire. So yeah, but I think a quarter scale Judge Death would look absolutely wonderful. So that would be my number 3. In at number 2 would be, now this is where comic and films collide, because it's from 2008, Judge Dredd. But having seen the film Dredd with the fantastic Carl Urban, one of my favourite actors, it would have to be half scale Carl Urban Judge Dredd. And that one, I'd have it done by either Infinity or Queen Studio, either one, because they both do a fantastic job. So yeah, I'd love to have that piece in half scale. Carl Urban Judge Dredd would look absolutely superb. And that then leads really nicely into my top slot. And I know this has been done recently by Sideshow, and I myself had it in 6th scale, years and years ago in 6th scale. And it's from a film that I absolutely love. It was a massive impact on me when I watched it back in the 1990s, and I bought the sound. In fact, there was 2 soundtracks, and it's just one of those films that it's just awesome. One of my all-time favourite films. And it would be, again, in half scale. I'm going to go J&D Studios on this one. J&D. Because I've never had a J&D piece, and I think they do a superb job as well, given what I've seen them doing so far. And it would be a half scale Brandon Lee, the Crow. And I want the face he pulls when he stands by that round window and the lightning flashes, how he stood there. So no coat, no guitar, just that pose he has when he walks up to that window, and then that look on his face, which was just awesome. Yeah, that would be my number one. So I'd have a nice 3 half-scale pieces, then I could display together, and then I'd have the quarter-scale comic book sort of 2000 AD pieces, which, you know, there's numerous pieces from 2000 AD I could have gone for, but I've gone for ones which really stand out. Like I said before, you know, you could go on from Judge Death to doing the Dark Judges. Strontium Dog would be another one I'd love to see. He was a huge favourite of mine. Rogue Trooper. You know, the list could go on and on, but so I've stuck to what would be five dream pieces. And I'd also like a dream house that's got enough room to display them in, because I haven't got enough room to display them here. So yeah, so thank you for that idea, Jake. Really appreciate it. I hope this video was pretty cool for you. Let me know, guys, in the comments what your dream piece would be. You can list 5 or 3 or 1, whatever. What would be your dream pieces? Let me know. Be really interested to see what pieces you've all got that you'd love to see. And I don't know if I'm going to get a video out tomorrow before New Year. Unlikely. Probably be more like Saturday. I've got something happening Saturday, which I'll tell you more about in my next video. So I'm going to wish you all a very, very happy New Year for 2022. I hope we all get our pre-orders next year, and I'm looking forward to doing reviews and box openings, etc. next year for you guys. Don't all get drinking too much tomorrow. I won't be drinking at all because I just get terrible hangovers. And like I said, Happy New Year. Thank you to everyone for subscribing. We are so close to the 100 now, so close to the first 100 subscribers. It'd be superb if I could get there in the next week. So please, if you haven't already, please subscribe, like, comment, share, guys. If you know anyone you might think like the channel, please recommend it. Any and all support and help is so appreciated. It really is. And so many of you have been so good leaving comments and support and words of positivity. I really, really appreciate it. So cheers to you all from me for 2021, from the haunt. And I'll catch you all next year in 2022. Have a great new year. I'll catch you all soon, guys. Take care and thank you.